Welcome in, first road edition of the season for the UWF Football Show. He is head coach Kaleb Nobles. I'm Will Kennedy. Argos, another victory, 28-7, the final score on the road. You'll take them any way you can get them. Congratulations on the victory over Kentucky Wesleyan.
Thank you. Very proud of the guys, how they played, and things clean up, but we'll look as coaches and never satisfied. It's not easy to go get a victory. So proud of the guys, and obviously we got to work on some things.
Talk about getting out of the locker room hot and starting well. You guys certainly did that in this football game, and able to score first play from scrimmage. And TJ Lane, Marcus will get some stats.
That's right.
But it's a lot of TJ Lane. Takes a little screen pass, goes 75 yards, and he was pulling away at the end.
He was. He's faster than a lot of people think. It's Trey Durden, Corey Scott, Tyree Holloway doing a great job blocking on the perimeter, Jake Robinette. So big play to start the game, and excited about how we did that.
Your defense gets out there. They kind of move the ball a little. You're hitting their quarterback, Harrison Burch, really harder in this game. Maybe leads to just a kind of a bad snap situation, fumble. Your defense forces carrying.
Right. Yeah, that's exactly what we tried to get the guys to do. Do a great job down, and give us a chance to have sudden change on offense, which I'm excited we did. Go get points right after it on the first play, second play. So excited about our defense giving the offense a short field.
When you get the ball in that 20-yard line area, you always want to punch it in. And Jay Sharp, this beautiful route that he runs, and he's wide open, just kind of like slips out of the backfield. Nobody found him.
Yeah, it was a little like switch vert wheel route that we use a running back to get out on. So he's done a great job practicing all week, and I'm glad we were able to have success on it.
Normally we just kind of sometimes do the highlights, but let's just kind of talk through the rest of the first half, because after that, you 2 possessions, 2 touchdowns, you forced a turnover. There's still like 11 minutes left in the first quarter. It just hit the brakes. It's like you ran into some quicksand.
Yeah, no, it did. I don't know what happened with our guys. It's just things we got to clean up and make sure that we're staying put on the gas pedal, for 4 quarters, right? Because it's a long football game, and I thought we just gave up some not smart things and done on the field, and so a lot of things to clean up, and we'll get back and work on it.
14 points on the board at the halftime, 14-0 is the score. So you go into the locker room. Penalties have been an issue in the first half. Just some missed opportunities. And, a couple throws by Marcus. I'm sure that he wanted back and you wanted back. What's the message at halftime? When we interviewed you on the radio, I could tell you were in your mind working through what was about to happen.
Yeah, no, and I was honestly pretty calm at halftime and just told the guys, hey, just take a deep breath. Okay, we got to play our game and do what we're supposed to do, and not we're trying to do too much, right? We don't make big plays, right? We don't have the big plays happen if we're trying to press and make those, right? So just control what you can control, and let's have a much better second half.
Come out of the locker room and you get it done on offense. You're able to go down there and get that third touchdown in. It's 21-0, feeling like maybe this is going to crank up from here.
It did, yeah. I thought it had a little good momentum. We stopped them from at halftime, got the ball. I told the guys we need to do exactly that, and they did. So excited that we were able to do that and get a third touchdown on the board.
They're able to get one in there to keep it at 14 after you go up 21-0. Deep play, just kind of one of those lost coverage again, which I know is something that you want to focus on. But then we just kind of have a lot of nothing, right? A lot of punting and back and forth. It really was a disjointed game.
It was kind of all over the place. I know Coach Young will probably say the same thing for his guys. Just so many fundamental things and attention to detail things that we got to clean up as UWF football. So that's my job. My job is to push the coaches and players to do that, and we'll get that done.
Get a nice long drive together at the end of the game. I think 16 plays and go 60 yards and punch it in literally right as the clock is expired. That's a nice way to finish.
It is, and I told Coach Baker on the headset, I want to score. I don't want to end the game in victory. I want to go get some points and end this game the right way. So proud of their line, proud of they finish, and then go down a good rushing touchdown. A lot of runs on that drive.
I know fighting through adversity is part of football. You just don't necessarily want to have that much adversity in a game when you have 18 penalties and 190 yards, those kind of things as a coach will keep you up.
Yeah, no, it certainly will. I don't know if I'll sleep much on this bus ride home, and a lot of things are self-inflicted wounds that really, kept that game a little bit closer than what it probably should have been. So a lot of things to clean up, and I'll take that personally as my job to go get those things fixed.
Who stood out for you? I thought Jay Sharp had a great game. He receiving, 3 catches, 97 yards and a touchdown, runs the ball effectively. Both he and TJ and Preston too. Right. Better than 5 yards to carry. Your backs and your offensive line worked well.
They did. All the line played very well and answered the challenge when we gave the ball and got them to run the ball. I thought they did pretty good pass pro. Kentucky Wesleyan dropping a lot of guys deep in coverage and kind of taking away some windows. So we know that when that happens, you got to run football. And they could get a second shorts and third and shorts, which our guys did, and 50% on third down, which I thought was pretty good. So O-line has played very well, and I'm excited about them moving forward.
Defensively, that linebacker trio, really, Warren, Walker, and Kobe really dominated. They led the way in tackles. I thought your pressure up front obviously put some hits on their quarterback. He's going to be a nice bet.
Yeah, I would say so. Those guys played well, played to our, I got expectations for them. I expect them to play well because they're older guys, 3 seniors that got a lot of football reps under their belt. So we expect them to play well, and they answer the challenge here at Kentucky.
lot of TFLs in this game. And we were saying before we started recording, one of the weirder things where we actually had Jamar Dickens had an interception return for a pick six call back with some penalties. Tony Newsom takes a punt to the house. So I thought we were scoring in every capacity a little bit. Punting game a little different this time. Michael wasn't quite as dynamic. And then, Brogan, I mean, it was a tough miss on the field now, but again, you got to learn.
That's right. No, a lot of things to, there's some growing pains, right, to college football, and you're not going to be perfect and expect perfection every day. We're just chasing excellence, and we understand we got a lot to clean up, and our guys are excited about that challenge.
We talk stats, but the only one that really matters is 2-0.
That's right.
Season, and then moving forward to shorter next week. Let's talk about that. Family weekend, 6 o'clock kick at Penn Air Field for that game. Good to be back at home. It's a team that we know well. We'll know some faces on that team. You know the coach, and really though, there's a little pressure when you've never lost to another team just to throw that roll.
Yeah, and then the pressure comes with just playing football. I mean, just trying to be 1-0 and move on to the next one. Right, so we're 2-0 now. A great opportunity to go play back at home in front of a great crowd. A lot of students that we're expecting back at the game on Saturday night. So a good shorter team that we know is going to come in ready to play, and we got to play at our best.
What do you expect out of them?
Yeah, I mean, their quarterback's a former player of ours. He's a quarterback from here, 22, 23, 24. So Mike Rich, obviously, is a really good player and somebody who I think has played very well for them. So got to be ready to stop big plays, right? Eliminate the passing game, big chunks, and then be able to stop the run like we did today. And then just our offense just kind of be able to run the ball, right? Move the ball in good spurts and then create explosives. There's the number one name for the game for that week.
You run it effectively, you pull that defense in and try to pop it over the top. And Mike Rich is he's an alumni now. He's great. We wish great things for our alumni unless they're playing against.
That's right.
And then it's just the way it is.
That's right.
So, Coach, congratulations on the victory. We will be on the air with you. Flow Sports back on TV on the broadcast from the home stadium, 6 o'clock kick next week with Shorter on the radio, ESPN Pensacola. Follow these guys, social media across the different platforms. Go Argos.com. You can dig into the stats, all that kind of good stuff, and keep you updated on how the team and all the rest of the athletics. Good weekend. Oh, because what do we always say? It's always good to be in.
That's right.
Appreciate it, Coach. We'll wrap it up from here on the road in Owensboro, Kentucky. We'll go find some barbecue, do something fun.
That's right.
That here, win in Rome, right? And as always,
go
Argos.